Hi there, I'm Blythe Kelly, your Radiant Life Advisor, helping you be more vibrant so you can be magnetic, present, and joyful. On today's episode of Confessions of a Colon Hydrotherapist, I am going to be sharing about the nervous system and how it impacts your digestion and what you can do about that. I'm going to start you out on a real global perspective about the nervous system. I'm really not going to get into the nitty and gritty about it right now. It's not necessarily it's important, but you don't need to know all that. So basically there's three compartments of the nervous system. Most of us are really super duper familiar with the fight, flight, and freeze section of the nervous system. Most of us operate out of that. That is a collectiveness that's there. We all are kind of operating dominantly out of that just by the nature of our fast-paced, city lifestyles and internets and how we're connecting with people. But this is kind of keeping us in this collective loop. It's like this habitualness that we're in. We're always kind of on the go, go, go. And I was talking with a client about it the other day, and she was saying, well, I'm not really an anxious person. It's not necessarily about it manifesting in your life as being anxious. It is just there. We all know it, we hear it, we live in a stressful world. Well, essentially what's happening when you're in this sort of fight, flight, and freeze mode constantly, your digestion isn't happening because it perceives you as being in a state of danger. So it's firing for other things. It's just, let's slow that down. So yeah, it's no wonder then if we're constantly in this state that we have a billion-dollar industry of digestiveness that needs attention, right? So let me use a little of example how it may show up for you sometimes in life. And I know that I'm speaking about myself in this as well. How many of you like to eat out? I'm a big foodie, so I do like to eat out and have that experience. But what I have found for me is that oftentimes in these fabulous restaurants, with their modern, designs inside, which I really like too, is it's really loud. I can barely hear myself think, let alone my table mates. Then there's the buzzing around of servers, of this and that, and the crashing and the clanking and the conversations over here. There's all of this stimulation happening. And in one blink of an eye, just the food for thought, in one blink of an eye, we are processing over like 1,000 different things on a subconscious level. So essentially here we are at this restaurant about to eat this amazing meal, but we've got this stimulation that is keeping us in that fight, flight, and freeze mode. So you may feel like your food's not sitting well, things like that. That is a good indication that you're sort of in that state. So would you like to know what to do about it? I bet you do. So I know you're probably going to say, I'm going to give you three little tips that you can use. And the first one, I know you're going to say, Blythe, come on, really? But the first one, breathe. Yes, take a nice, big, deep breath and just try and relax and ease into it. The second one, chew your food. Take the time to chew your food, each and every bite, savor it, and breathe while you're doing it. And if you start practicing those two things at mealtime, the third thing will naturally start to play into effect, and that is slow down. We can slow down. It is okay. We don't need to engage in this habitual loop that we're in, but we want to get into this slowed down state, in a breathing state, so that way we can trigger or activate another section of the nervous system that is responsible for rest, digest, and repair. I repeat, rest, digest, and repair is another section of the nervous system that we need to be in that state of calm and at ease for digestion to happen. Yeah, it's pretty easy. You can do it. One meal at a time, one bite at a time. I promise you can do it. Make 2018 all about chewing your food and breathing at mealtime, and you might be surprised at where else you can kind of bring this into your life. Again, I'm Blythe Kelly, your Radiant Life Advisor. You can find out more information about what it is that I'm up to at blythekelly.com. I do have an ebook that you can download, so please sign up for that to find out more about exactly what Radiant Life is and the 7 keys. So I look forward to doing more of this with you, and I wish you all the best. Cheers.